I said I was going to come back on here and talk about a few things that I saw in the market that I didn't mention in the last video. Let's get right down to it. In the previous video before the market closed a few hours ago, I talked about the administration going after Jay Powell. I saw a lot of people online freaking out about this and asking questions. Why is the market going to highs today? Why is everything so strong? Why is everything being bought despite this seemingly negative news? Personally, I don't think it really changes the narrative whatsoever. Trump has always disliked Jay Powell. He has always, since day one, been trying to get out Jay Powell from the Fed and trying to replace him with one of his other cronies. And in recent days, the odds of that happening has only improved. So I think this news where Trump is supposedly suing Jay Powell, or the administration is suing him, is super stale and doesn't really mean a whole lot. There was talk about the ACA subsidies no longer being extended. ACA stands for Affordable Care Act. When you have health insurance in the US, you either get it through your employer or you have to go to something called the individual exchange market to purchase your insurance as an individual. And on this market, various different providers provide insurance packages. The two that operate in this market the most are Molina Health and Centene. These two stocks dipped pre-open and rallied all the way back by the close. So it's pretty evident to me that whoever was trading these names doesn't seem to believe that these subsidies are not going to be extended. I thought that was an interesting thing to pick up on. Now, the last thing we're going to talk about that wasn't really spoken about, I didn't see it on Twitter anywhere. I didn't see any emails about it this morning. If you watched oil futures, specifically crude and Brent, closed very well. But if you look at XLE, that's the energy ETF, a lot of your oil and gas exploration, production, service companies are in that ETF, performed very poorly today. Now, when I'm trading, I notice a lot of times that the XLE seems to track crude and Brent futures pretty closely. That means if the underlying oil is going up, the XLE will usually follow moving higher. So the fact that these two diverged today, the stocks went down while the underlying went higher, I thought was a tad interesting. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Let's talk about a few more things. I hope you have a great night. We'll see you guys then.